collegiate athletes who see injustices and want to elevate their voices, the concern may be that they don't want to lose their scholarships. To those young people who are in a place to lead by example, but don't want to be penalized, what advice do you have for them?
Thank you, Cameron. So for those of you who don't know, I am the program director at EYEJ, but I was a collegiate Division I swimmer at the University of Maryland, and always have believed in the power of play to bring the best out of all of our youth. That's a difficult question for 100%, but I absolutely believe that there are always avenues to amplify your voice and amplify your concerns, whether that's talking to someone within the university, the Title IX director, other people outside of your, specifically your leadership or your captain or your swim coach or your coach in your college. But there are always other people that are there that are working to hear the voice of our athletes, to protect our athletes, and to make sure that the NCAA is doing everything they can to protect our athletes and really make sure that their voice is heard. So, for fellow athletes that see injustices, they don't feel like there's a safe place, try outside of the box, look to see if there's other sports teams, other captains, other coaches. Hopefully your coach is someone that you can trust and is a safe space for you. And if that person's not, there are definitely avenues, like I said, with Title IX and beyond, that are looking out for the best interests of our athletes.
If I may add too on this point, when I hear the question, I also start thinking about high school athletes, because I think high school athletes are concerned too about their chances of maybe being passed over for scholarship offers because of certain stances they take that may be polarizing or unpopular. But I also see the struggle here, being a former collegiate athlete myself, for current collegiate athletes. I think one piece of encouragement I would add is like making change is a long fight, right? But I do think the world is changing. I think particularly the realm of athletics is changing. What may have penalized you unfairly years ago is starting to be celebrated, at least by many, not by all, but having a voice beyond just what your sport entails, being passionate about a certain issue that inspires you, and using your social media platforms or your press conference or whatever to speak up and bring awareness to certain issues. Like, it's starting to become celebrated in the sports world, at least within the locker room and within the management spaces. Like, I know some of it's performative, but like the NFL is trying harder to change. I think the NBA is genuinely trying harder to change. When I talk about NFL and NBA, I mean like executives, right? But also, like, you see influential people in the college space, like Nick Saban, for instance, the head coach for Alabama, really encouraging his players to be involved in current issues and to not just be an athlete, to not just shut up and dribble or whatever ignorance was formerly spewed, right? Like, so I think you're starting to see a landscape where being a change maker is more celebrated than it used to be. So, like, I wouldn't necessarily be fearful. I would be smart, but don't be fearful to use your voice to enact change, because I think it's going to be accepted. Now, I could be wrong, but that's the way I feel about it. So.